Today, I'm going to be doing a review on set number 75383, aka Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator. This set released in 2024 for a retail price of $70, and this set has 4 minifigures, which so far are all exclusive, and 640 pieces. First up, we have the young Anakin Skywalker, which is a pretty good figure. He has some pretty nice printing on his torso and face, and he actually uses the same hairpiece as Harry Potter, just in dark tan. And he has some pretty nice back printing, and the figure does use the short legs. And this is his second face. Next up, we have Qui-Gon Jinn, which this is a great figure, and he does include his poncho, which was a surprise to be sure, but a welcome one. And underneath his poncho, he does have some pretty nice torso printing, and a pretty nice back print. But one complaint about this figure is that the tan printing on his legs is a bit too washed out. And this is his second face. And of course, we have Darth Maul, which this figure has stirred up some discussion, mainly because of his face. So, for this figure, LEGO decided to remove his pupils, which they have been doing on a lot of figures recently, which the no pupils look does sometimes work, like for Ahsoka, and I guess it's fine on the newer Palpatine, but on other figures, like Ezra Bridger and this Darth Maul, it doesn't work. But he does have excellent printing on his torso and legs, and he even has some feet printing. And he has a pretty nice back print. And as a bonus, we also get a 25th anniversary Saw Gerrera, which this figure has excellent printing on his torso and legs, and some printing on his armor piece. And he does also include an excellent cape, but I feel like his cape kind of juts out a bit too much. And if you're curious, this is his second face. And the figure does also include his 25th anniversary base plate. And the figure does have some nice printing underneath his armor piece. Now, the actual build, I feel like it could have been executed a bit better in a couple different ways. So first off, probably as you can notice, it does have this big rhinoceros nose, which isn't accurate because it's supposed to be like flush into the thing, but it like juts out way too much, which I did show you guys how to fix this in one of my older videos, so you can check that one out. But the feature is meant so that you can open it up to actually put the probe droids, which the probe droid is pretty simple in design, and you do get 3 of them, and that's what it looks like on the inside. But for some reason, there's some bright colors, like with that green and that pink. It's a bit weird, but that feature is meant so that you just put them in, and then you can close it up. And then it's meant to, so that on the bottom, you pull that back, and then they drop out. Which the feature is simple. All you do is, like I said, you pull back, and then they all just fall out. Which, the way the feature works is pretty nice. It has that piece, so that it pushes it in. And there is just that tiny little bit, and it hold it in, which is nice. And the underside, as expected, isn't that detailed. Also, the set does have some landing gear, but I feel like it makes the ship slant too much forward. It might do that in universe. I'm just not a huge fan of it in general, but the landing gear can fold up pretty easily. All you do is you push that like that, and then it can fold up. Now, there's obviously the main wings, which are held on with some of those pieces, which they can open up just like that. And same for the other one, which does look pretty nice. But if you want to hold the ship, it's probably best to just hold it right there from the back, kind of like how you would hold a TIE fighter. Now, for the interior, it's pretty simple. All you do is you lift this up, fold that down, and then you can open these up. And it has a pretty decent interior. Darth Maul has his little speeder, which is a decent build. All you do is you just have him sit on it, and the interior is pretty nice. You have a little control panel and 2 clips for his lightsaber, which just holds in like that. And then you grab your Darth Maul, you put him in, and then you can close up the rest, just like that. But another complaint I have is with the top dish, the gray color does not match the gray bricks. In fact, something that I've noticed is that the gray actually looks more like old gray than light bluish gray. Like, I have an old gray piece, and the coloring matches better than a light bluish gray piece. But the other printing is not bad. But one good thing with the set is the spring-loaded shooters. Not the fact that it has spring-loaded shooters in general, it's just the fact that they are actually properly hidden. There is some green ones right there in the front, and all you do is you just push down on those ingot pieces, and then they can fire, which is nice. Because, in my opinion, spring-loaded shooters can be fine on a build, just if they are properly hidden into it. Overall, this is a fine set. It's not the best Sith Infiltrator. I think that the last two did look better. And the Darth Maul isn't good, and there's a couple things wrong with the actual ship. And let's be honest, the main reason why most people are buying this set is for the 25th anniversary figure. But I would give this set like a 6 out of 10. So, yeah. See ya.